Now, Al Jazeera continues to demand the immediate release of its journalists imprisoned in Egypt. Mohamed Fahmy, Baher Mohamed and Peter Greste are falsely accused of providing a platform to the outlawed Muslim Brotherhood. They've now been behind bars for 114 days. Their case has been adjourned until Tuesday. Al Jazeera rejects all the accusations against its staff. Abdulla Al Shami, the fourth Al Jazeera journalist in detention, has been held without trial since last August. He's been on hunger strike for the last 91 days. Well, Al Shami has sent a letter from prison describing his feelings as he enters his 250th day in jail. He writes, "I have a responsibility on my shoulders. It is to complete documenting stories of people here as much as possible and to stay steadfast. The tales are from all Egyptian cities and all levels of society. Everybody here talks about injustice that they've suffered indiscriminately." Well, Abdulla Al Shami's father, Shami Noshi Al Shami, joins us now in the studio. Thank you very much indeed for coming in to speak with us. Those words from your son, very brave words. How does it make you feel to hear those?
This word of my son make me feel that what happened to my son and to other journalists of Al Jazeera is very bad. And from this position, I call Western authorities in Europe, America, that now they want to give legitimacy to this authority in Egypt. How can you now say they will do election and do this and this, and the journalists in jail?
You want the Western powers, including the US, to do more about freedom of press in Egypt? Yes, they should do more power,
because now, if they believe that the situation in Egypt will change, it can't change, and journalists, Peter and Abdullah and the other, in jail. It can't. Who will watch this election? And the many journalists in jail. Who will watch it?
And your son's case is particularly troubling because he's been in jail without charge and without trial. What is happening to him?
My son now more than 251 days without to introduce him to court, without to tell him and tell us what is the crime that Abdullah did. Abdullah now more than 90 days in full hunger strike. Abdullah says that what he did is not to him as Abdullah, but he now considers himself as a defender of all journalists, all free journalists in the world. So from this Al Jazeera English, I call all free journalists, free Human Rights Watch, free international organization to see this Egyptian authority to make connection with them to release Abdullah and other journalists, Peter and others.
There has been a massive global campaign to try and put pressure on the Egyptian authorities. Do you think some countries should be doing more? Do you think that that pressure will have an effect on the Egyptian government?
I think if the international society want to affect in Egyptian authorities, they will do that. If international society respect the free of journalists and the media, they can do with them. They should press and do something to Egyptian authority to release Peter and Abdullah and all the journalists in Egypt.
Well, our thoughts are obviously with your son and with all the other journalists who are in Egyptian prison. Thank you very much indeed for joining us on set, Mr. Al Shami.
Thank you.